Don't know. Don't know if it's gonna work. Nope, no, not sure. All that happy bull crap. Don't know, not sure. Happy bull crap. Oh.
Nagasaki Tower, Eychimo 107, ready for departing straight out at runway 14.
Alright. See how it works.
Eychimo 107, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Nagasaki Tower, Eychimo 107, frequency change. Nagasaki approach Eychimo 107 is type 2 miles southeast of Romeo Juliet Delta Uniform, 2,500 feet. Request flight following.
Eychimo 107, Nagasaki approach. Squawk 0432.
Squawk 04 tree 2 Eychimo 107.
Eychimo 107, radar contact 2 miles northwest of Romeo Juliet Delta Uniform, 2,900 feet. Altimeter 29.97.
Roger, Eychimo 107.
Nagasaki approach Japan Air 605 is at 8,900 feet, descending 4,000 feet. Japan Air 605 Nagasaki approach altimeter 29.97. Continue to Oscar Lima Echo as planned. Tokyo Center on 126.1. Good day.
Going to 126.1 Eychimo 107. Tokyo Center Eychimo 1077,000 feet.
Eychimo 107 Tokyo Center altimeter 29.9, continue as planned. Eychimo 107 contact Nagasaki approach on 119.175. Good day.
119.175 for Eychimo 107. Nagasaki approach Eychimo 107 12,200 feet.
Eychimo 107 Nagasaki approach altimeter 29.97, continue as planned. You are 11 miles southeast of Nagasaki. Contact Nagasaki Tower on 118.5 when inbound on the approach. Eychimo 107 contact Nagasaki approach on 120.2. Good day.
Going to 120.2 Eychimo 107. Nagasaki approach Eychimo 107 2,600 feet.
Eychimo 107 Nagasaki approach altimeter 29.97, continue as planned. Eychimo 107 contact Nagasaki approach on 119.175. Good day.
119.175 Eychimo 107. Nagasaki approach Eychimo 107 3,200 feet.
Eychimo 107 Nagasaki approach altimeter 29.97, continue as planned. Eychimo 107 contact Nagasaki approach on 120.2. Good day.
120.2 for Eychimo 107. Nagasaki approach Eychimo 107 2,100 feet.
Eychimo 107 Nagasaki approach altimeter 29.96, continue as planned.
9er, Eychimo 107. Tokyo Center, Eychimo 107, 2,000 feet.
Eychimo 107 Tokyo Center altimeter 29er, 7 continue as planned.
Okay.
Eychimo 107 contact Tokyo Center on 126.1. Good day.
126.1, Eychimo 107. Tokyo Center, Eychimo 107, 1,600 feet.
Eychimo 107 Tokyo Center altimeter 29er, 7 continue as planned. Eychimo 107 contact Fukuoka approach on 119.65. Good day.
Going to 119.65,
Yeah,
Eychimo 107.
Hello, we're still working on this.
Fukuoka approach, Eychimo
Stream
107,
settings.
11,400
Oh, yeah.
feet.
Yeah.
I flew over Mount. I took off from a little bitty airport, Kathmandu. It was looked like you fall off the end, and you do. In an F-16, I climbed high enough to fly over Everest, and then head due south. And I followed the Ganges for a long way. There's a lot of cloud cover, but I'm flying straight south over India at 560 miles an hour.
Yeah, you cover a lot of distance in these jets, what I was telling you.
Oh,
When you
yeah.
want to go out sightseeing, I mean, if you're not looking for a specific, you just want to cover ground and look, you know what I mean? These,
Yep.
they, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you can see a whole lot.
Yep, yep. And it does. It feels like you're going downhill.
Yep.
even though I'm straight and level flight, 3,000 feet.
And the
because I was
closer-
up there, it feels like I was going downhill.
Yeah, the closer you get to the ground, the more sensation of speed you get.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm zipping across.
Like I say,
India.
I enjoy the military jets for that reason. They're fun to fly, and they just get there so quick. And that's not,
You know-
you don't want to do that all the time, but
No. Do you know anybody that makes a B-52
no,
bomber?
no.
I wanted
No.
to recreate the flight in.
There is, I think
Doctor
somebody,
Strangelove.
yeah, no, there's no, nobody I know makes, I don't know of any B1s or B1Bs or B52s. Somebody does, I don't know if it was any good, but somebody did make, I think it was a B-52. They do make P-17, that they
Yeah.
use. They make that.
Yeah, I like those airplanes too.
But they're different. They got the dual tails in the back, and they're just different,
Yep.
But there is one of those. That might even be in the Microsoft store now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that particular plane may be in a Microsoft store now.
The B-17?
No, I don't think it's I don't know what. No, the P7.
17?
Yeah, the B is a bomber. No, it's the
Yeah.
P17, P16.
Oh, okay.
It's in the Microsoft store now. Yeah, I don't think they got a few older prop planes in, maybe the Hercules,
Yeah.
but it was never military craft.
Yeah. I saw a C-130.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. I don't know that that's in the store though. It might be.
I don't remember where I saw it. If it was on one of the
Yeah.
websites or if it was in the store. I can't remember.
I look all the time to see if in case somebody comes up with something, But yeah, I don't remember anybody getting a bomber yet, or any era of bomber.
Yeah.
Which is kind of surprising, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you got this. You got F-16s, F-22s, F-35s. You got all these fighters.
Yeah.
Why not? Beast 52 would be really cool. I could fly over Laputa, like from the movie,
Yeah.
Dr. Strangelove, and pretend to drop poor Major Kong. What
Yeah.
a name for a guy, Major Kong. For a Slim Pickens
Yeah.
character, riding that atomic bomb down to boom. This is actually kind of cool. Just zipping along
Yep.
really fast,
Like
going
I say,
straight south.
it's nothing I do all the time, but occasionally I just like to get in them and just go.
Yeah,
Going to 121.075 Eychimo 107.
most of the day I was flying that. I stopped for a while to eat lunch, and then once I felt stronger again, I went ahead and I was flying that helicopter. I flew, man, it's kind of interesting to fly.
Yeah, they are.
Mhm.
They're complete. They're not airplanes. Make no mistake
Nope.
about it. They're completely.
Nope.
Everything about them's different.
Yep. But it was fun to fly over. Like I flew over New Orleans looking for the Superdome, and it's not a dome in this. It's a big square, big cube.
Oh no, that's not true. You just got the graphics turned down. No, I'm telling
Well,
you.
I've got as much as I can.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying. But it
yours
is. Yeah, the Superdome is round.
Yeah.
I flew. I did the whole New Orleans things down there. Yeah, you're just what you see
Yeah.
because
yeah.
you have the graphics trimmed back. But no, it
Yeah.
really is. And New Orleans looks like New Orleans.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yep. Oh, I believe you. I
Yeah,
just
you just
in
can't.
this
Yeah,
one, in this on this computer with
Yeah.
my graphics card and all, it was
yeah. It
that's
shouldn't.
about
Yeah.
all I could get out of it. Was a big
No.
cube-looking thing.
No, it looks just like the Superdome. Believe me.
Mm.
All the
Oh, I believe
bridges,
it.
yeah, all the bridges and stuff down there. Yeah, it's quite pretty to fly through.
I used to drive there when I worked for a medical transport company that did non-emergency medical transport, bringing people with like Medicare or Medicaid appointments. There's one kid I would pick up here in Lake Charles at 2 o'clock in the morning
Wow.
for a 5:30 appointment in New Orleans
Damn.
because he was like 7 or 8,
Yeah.
but he had have his kidney do the dialysis,
Uh huh.
and that was the only
Poor
place
kid.
that they could do it. So they had to go. I'd pick him up at 2 in the morning and drive all the way to New Orleans, and then park in the parking lot after dropping him off, and lay the seat back and
Sweet.
take a nap until they were done about 9:30 or so,
Yeah.
and then drive them all the way back.
Yeah. Can you imagine having to go through that at that age? That dialysis shit.
Oh, I know. Well, that
Poor
was his
kid.
life. That was
Yeah.
all. He never knew anything different
Yeah.
but you're doing that.
Yeah.
We got stuck over there too. There was a freeze down here, and we were on the. We got as far. I mean, everything was icing up. It was getting worse and worse, and we had to. We left New Orleans, got as far as Baton Rouge, and then they closed I-10. So because the roads had ice on them, and I
Right.
went and stopped. I stopped by where there was a state cop in there, and I said, "Look, can I get on? I learned how to drive in Massachusetts in the wintertime. I can go all the way back to Lake Charles and not skid or anything. You know, I won't have an accident." He said, no, they closed the roads. So we had to wait. I was getting paid the whole time, so it was
Yeah.
okay. That poor kid, his mom,
Going to
Yeah.
One Tree,
were
2005 Eychimo,
he had diapers with him,
Yeah.
and so he pooped in the diaper, and it was we waited I don't know about 6 or 8 hours in Baton Rouge till they let us go down one of the, it was not I-12, but it was just some side road that was north of I-10, that there was like a much older highway that they were allowing people to go. And so we were on one of the bridges, and it was bumper to bumper traffic, and everybody was going like 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And the kid, he did his business in the diaper, and his mom changed him out. She says, "What do I do with that?" I said, "Open your window, reach your hand out, bring it low, and just sort of drop it next to the car, and let the next people behind us worry about it."
Shame on you.
Hey, what else you gonna do? Leave a stinky diaper in the car?
Yeah.
Wasn't mine. It was a company, like a little what was it? It was a minivan.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what kind of it was. It wasn't a thick one. It was just the cheapest one they could get a hold of.
Well,
That
sure.
that they could comply.
With the
They had to
regulations.
comply
Yeah.
with the regulations for non-emergency medical transport.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't buy the luxury model.
No. You didn't get a caravan or
Descend and maintain 4,000
I put
feet. Expect vectors
those
on
things
your
are
right.
super. They look like a spaceship, inside and out, and they're a pleasure to drive. I had to drive those when I worked for Hertz Rent-A-Car.
Yeah.
I had a lot of driving jobs after I get out of doing television. I just started doing driving jobs.
Damn.
It was fun. I mean, I worked for Hertz for a while, moving their cars around. A lot of trips from Lake Charles Regional to Lafayette Airport, or to Baton Rouge Airport, to New Orleans Airport. I even took Bruce Willis was looking for a Tahoe that was tricked out, or a Suburban, some kind of a SUV that was tricked out. And I was taking one back to Lake Charles, and I picked it up at New Orleans Airport, and they said had to tell them that they got rid of the last one. They didn't have any more, so they went. I guess he went with some other company.
Yeah.
But I got Bruce Willis's. If he'd have got there 10 minutes earlier, I probably would have not gotten it. But
Right.
oh well.
Oh well
It
is
was already-
right.
Yeah, it was already
Yep.
rented.
Yep.
Somebody had ordered it, wanted one in Lake Charles to have it there whenever they got in on the flight. So
Right.
too bad, Bruce. I sure wouldn't want him mad at me though, but
He never knew it was you.
he was, yeah, he's almost, I think he's about the same age I am, like a year difference, I think, maybe. But still, he's a little more muscled up than I was at the time. I even tried to fly up on top of Everest in that in the Bell helicopter.
I wouldn't think you'd get that kind of altitude.
Nah, no. I could just barely get it over some of the
Yeah.
little saddle between two hills or
Yeah,
something. Or two.
yeah, I would. Yeah,
But
I
that
wouldn't
was it.
think. Yeah.
I even tried it in the 135. It wouldn't do it either.
Well, no, I
It was
wouldn't think so.
quicker.
That goddamn mountain's tall.
Yeah, 30 something
Yeah,
thousand
you
feet.
figure
and
most. You
the
know,
helicopters can't push that much thin air.
You
You know.
know, like I say, it's. Yeah, they're just not. They don't have that kind of altitude shit. Hell, most planes don't have it.
Yeah, I know.
You know.
Not
Once you get
general
to
aviation,
once you get to 30,000 feet, you're limited to what you can fly. If you're flying
What is-
that altitude,
There's this 110. I mean, the 310 is
20,000
not
max. No.
It's not pressurized.
Yeah, they
cabin.
did have
But there is a
something. They
version of it.
Yeah, they had
Is
pressure
it
right
still a
there.
310?
Yes.
So what's the 320? What was that?
The 320, the 340 was pressurized. All of them were pressurized.
126.
Yeah, the 320 just a slight upgrade.
Iwakuni approach
Oh, okay.
Eychimo 107.
But yeah, they made the 340 was the big Cessna pressurized at that size.
Ah, okay.
But you can get a 310 pressurized.
Yeah.
And you later in its life, you could even get it turbocharged.
Wow.
Yeah. You could get a 310 turbocharged. Although they didn't make many of them. I mean, it wasn't, you know. Well, the plane, you know, people are more concerned about speed nowadays, but the performance of the turbocharged 310, well, it'd take off faster, it had better ceiling. It wasn't all that much quicker. I mean, well, it was. I mean, maybe 40 knots top end at cruise speed.
Okay.
It was
But
faster,
they're not
but
worried about ripping the wings off at that speed?
no, no. It's the free. Like I say, planes are engineered to outdo their statistics.
Oh, okay.
That's just built into engineering. What is we consider super safe is not really max. It's not
Okay.
max. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But no, don't think they didn't reinforce structure when they
Yeah.
turbocharged them. You know what I mean? Sure
Yeah.
they did.
Yep. Okay.
But they looked the same on the outside. I mean, the motor cowlings were different, but you really couldn't tell unless you knew. You couldn't, you know, unless you know. Most people don't know the difference between this cowling on that motor and that cowling on that motor. So unless you were knowledgeable, you couldn't tell by looking at one of them. Yeah, but the 340 had more ceiling. I don't know that it went to 30,000. It might have been 30,000 rated, ceiling wise, but it was fully pressurized. From the get-go. Was it an option? It was.
There was I watched it's 310 Pilot was his YouTube channel, and he flew his girlfriend. I remember telling you that she was an air traffic controller. She's real cute too. But they were flying from Chicago down to Texas, and then they were going to fly across to California. And they said that they brought oxygen with them. They had an oxygen bottle and masks. Is that what happens in a pressurized cabin? You have to bring oxygen, or is that just for the regular 310?
No.
That you just bring
a pressurized
oxygen?
310, yeah, to pressurize it, you're probably going to need to bring. But where would they go at that kind of altitude?
Oh, they just said that they were talking while they were flying, and that was one of the things he said, that he had oxygen and masks in the plane. So I don't know if they were gonna go really high up to gain some.
Well, not in a
speed
310. They're not. They're not going to get over 20,000 feet. I mean, come on, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know what his setup was. If he actually, like you were saying, a turbocharged, I don't know.
Yeah, he could force more out of it, but still, unless it's pressurized, why would you want to get? Yeah, I don't know why he would. At 20,000 feet, you don't need oxygen.
1,000?
Yeah,
I don't
20,000.
know. I've been up at 10,000 feet. When I was working in an engineering office, they sent us to. This was in Massachusetts. They sent me and one other guy to Fort Collins, Colorado, to learn some software to program a CNC plasma cutter and other things on this burning table. And we went for a ride one day. I mean, Fort Collins is a ski town, and we went for a ride up, and I'd never been up that high before. We were 13,000 feet. Although the mountain was 13, we were up about 11. And the snow line was from there up, and it was in July. So from 11,000 feet up, it was all snow on the top of these mountains.
Yeah.
And I got out of the car. We pulled over on the side of this road, and I got out of the car. I was going to go up and make a snowball and throw it back at the guy in the car, just for giggles. And I got up there I must have walked maybe 150 feet. And I had to sit in the snow because I had no air.
Well, yeah, they actually, yeah, you're right when you go up in the mountains and stuff. But I mean, in an airplane, I mean, you're not doing nothing. You're just sitting.
Right,
I mean, I don't know why they would have.
The exertion thing, okay.
Well,
that might have been why
guess.
I was. Because I was walking up the hill or up the mountain to get to the snow line, which was just above us, and the water. We stopped at a stream, and I said, well, I want to get some water. So we got out and we